Hi everyone, this is Marco from b-games.com. We're here doing another classic capture. Today we are doing Dog's Life for the PlayStation 2.
Is it Dog's Life or A Dog's Life?
I think it's Dog's Life. Just Dog's Life.
Yeah, just Dog's Life.
Like in general, not like the specific one.
Plural?
Yeah, specifically.
He retains ownership of his life. That indicates the apostrophe.
So Dog's Life is a game that I actually I always wanted to play since I ever heard about it. I never actually got a chance to buy it, and I never wanted to pay the full price for it. And I'm learning in my later years why, and that it was a good thing I waited. So the general premise is you play a dog in an open world
That talks.
Yeah, that talks.
But so only he can hear himself.
Let's let this set the mood. So you have it starting out with this intro where you basically introduce the character. Should we let people listen to the audio?
Yeah, I think I'll fade it in right here.
All right.
School, no chores, no clothes. How cool is that? Ah, yes, it's great being a dog. Watch this.
Fart humor.
I gotta say though, even though for PS2, visually it's
ignoring.
This is all CGI.
Well, I know
This is pre-rendered.
I know it's pre-rendered, but I'm still saying, I mean, for what it can actually produce at the time.
Oh yes.
No, yeah, well, yeah, and it sets an expectation that it can't match. It's like a whole different dev team. Like, let's do this one thing. Half the budget went to this one scene alone.
Yes. That's not fact, but it probably is.
Probably true.
So, you know, you play the dog, your love interest gets captured, and so you set off on an adventure to go find her. The problem is, you also have the ability to do whatever the hell you want, so you probably won't actually go through and follow the missions.
I doubt she's ever been saved.
I actually know how the game ends, and I'll touch a bit upon that in a second here. So this game, as you can tell, kind of doesn't have the best voice acting in the world. It's kind of annoying, but you'll be surprised to find out that it actually holds a Guinness World Record in the voice acting category. This game holds a record for the most voices done by a single voice actor. And that stands at 32 voices done by the actor whose name is
Carrie Shale.
Yeah, he's the one that can always remember the name. I can't.
Daisy.
Well, see, when you guys say that, I see it more as, hey, we can only afford one voice actor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and it's really not that impressive because it's like, hey, here's this one voice actor who can't do very good voices to begin with.
I'll race to the top of the hill.
So the one thing I have to ask, first thing I should mention because this is important, the voice actor is from the UK. He's based in the UK. So is the development studio who made this game. But you'll notice as you listen that someone decided that it would be a smart idea to use Canadian stereotypical overtones, maybe even like Wisconsin, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be the farmland, so I would think Wisconsin.
By the way, you can bark on command,
and you're gonna hear a lot of that.
Well, Jake, looks like
Because Marco likes to goddamn smash that button.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Mr. J.
Can't get him to play Street Fighter with a crap, but he can play press it.
Does gets
press the
blisters
bark
on
button.
Street Fighter, but
Does a dog poo in the woods?
Marco's gonna hold the Guinness
Okay,
World Record
here
for
goes.
pressing the bark
Ready,
button
Jake?
in one game.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
No, in like 5 minutes.
follow me, Jake.
Well, I took it away from him and I did it once and I was trying to get it's rapid fire. It's like he's a semi-automatic.
Good boy, Jake.
Good boy.
This video might be only like 10 minutes long, but it was about an hour of Marco doing that. I was like, okay, well, we could. And it's like you'd think the kid would turn around and smack him. Nope.
Hey, Jake.
Just spray him with some water. Bad boy.
You look a little
Get a
funny.
rolled up newspaper.
Insert disclaimer here about animal cruelty.
What was it again?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of that in this video.
There will be.
Mom says
If
it's as crazy
you're part
as
of
the news
PETA,
at the South Pole.
or you're easily
But I think
bothered
it's
by
cool.
animals, you know, the circle of life and all that,
Why don't you run down to the farmhouse
stop
and play
watching
with
this video
Lopez?
now.
If you love chickens,
Maybe you can practice your racing technique with
Yeah,
that.
chickens.
I'm off to grabs
Yeah.
now.
Or skunks.
So you're an
yeah, well, that's right. I forgot about the skunk. That's right. Hey, what you did to the skunk is terrible and cruel, and Reddit's not gonna approve. And
But it was still pretty funny.
oh, here we go. I'm gonna do it right now, isn't it? Right here.
Yeah. Right after that. I'm pretty sure that was a frickin' Call of
Play
Duty.
with ball.
If there
So,
was a trophy, I would have earned it.
So it's a sandbox. It's weird. It's sandbox in a way, but it's also kind of open world. I mean, there's loading screens in between. Yeah, and you could pee and take shit.
Oh,
just on command.
yes.
Not only can you take a shit, you can walk up to that shit and pick it up
and chomp on it.
Yeah. Listen to a nice squishy sound.
Delicious. And, oh yeah, when he goes to smell-o-vision, you can really smell it. You can throw it at things. It's kind of hard because he kind of just tosses his head, but you would expect that.
If you walk over it, his paws get full of it.
That's right. Very realistic in that department.
Yes. And you can pick up chickens.
Here's that part.
And defeather them. So I was like, oh, let's see how far we can go with this chicken, you know. Let's see, I knew there was a lake back here. I was like, oh, let's see what happens.
It's like you're trying to snap his neck.
It's like, God, this is pretty brutal. This is all in the game. I didn't, like, break it in any way. This is just the way it works.
I told Marco to drown it.
You know,
I figure if you're gonna shake it, might as well do it right.
I would like to know is that looks pretty realistic. How did these developers?
They just let it happen. In
mocap. It was all mocap.
I was like, oh, let's let the chicken go.
And of course,
the chicken ran on water.
Well, look, any video game you can't kill chickens. Look what happens in Zelda.
Not only that, the chicken is powerful enough to stop a truck, as you can see there.
I was out chopping wood, and
power
now
banks.
I can't find my ass.
So in the world, there's multiple missions you can do, and you can go and run and talk to people, and they tell you, oh, go do this one thing.
You look like you're biting him in the nuts.
What a nice dog.
Wow.
Talented too.
Wow. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a skunk. There's the skunk.
So I grab the skunk.
You start shaking it.
Notice how it's black and white right now. Shake. And I was like, well, I've already defiled it. Let's go drown it again.
Shake it.
You know, I also like.
I thought it was dead for a second there because it wasn't moving.
It's like normally animals who, you know, dogs have trouble catching. You can just like walk up to them.
Yep.
And how come you didn't get the fish?
Oh, you can't.
You couldn't catch a fish for whatever reason. I tried.
Hey, can't you die from like bee stings?
No, you can't die in this game at all.
No, not that I could
tell.
tell.
What happens with the bees then?
Were there bees? I didn't see any bees.
You know, I don't remember any bees. And then you
there
fart
are,
in the water.
I would say there are bees.
There's the bubbles.
I know that.
Basically, this is a bit. I mean, other than toilet humor, I guess you could call it. I mean, you could basically. It's a kids' game to a large degree.
Lightly put it, kids' game.
I should mention that I've seen an import copy of this for a Japanese PS2, and this is apparently a highly coveted game. I've never seen a copy go under $100. I mean, I know Japanese games are expensive.
Trust me, Japanese people, you're not missing much.
And for whatever reason, the skunk always just goes in a circle. He never tries to save himself or anything. He just keeps doing that same thing.
Yeah, you can see here some of the platforming aspects of it. A lot of it is fetch quests. That's all you really can do, or go bark and scare this person off. I know as far as story goes, the idea is that the dogs are being kidnapped all around this town because the main villain, which I believe is a female, she's using them and chomping them up into bits. And oh yeah, I pick up the axe and destroy that box. She's getting all the dogs in the area to make dog food. It's kind of dark.
Kind of dark, considering, and
yeah. She's just like they're chomping them up, and she's using it to make cat food. And in the last battle, I know you have to like drop her into the mixer, and you know she becomes cat food. But yeah, so this is very much a quirky game. It's not very hard to find because it's not very good. If you can pick it up, you could probably get it for under $10. Yeah, it's an interesting game to play. Well, this was another classic capture. We're happy you guys could be here to see this one. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to subscribe or leave a message below.
No animals were hurt in the filming of this video.
New intro or outro.